Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a couple days since my last one. I'm probably a lot more tired than last time, but we're gonna get this done. Um, we're in our new trophy lodge. Let's go see this little turkey we got last time. I never actually looked up what their scores really get to, but I know he's small. But we can be proud of him. He's got spurs. He's got nice spurs and a tiny little beard. We're in Loggers Point, going for whitetail again, or this time. I doubt it's gonna take another 15 minutes like last time. We did really good last time, didn't we? How do we get out of here? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it's getting loud. And let's see here. We just got bows. Ooh, get out of here. Glass. Going light. Let's go find a deer. I don't know this map. I know this map alright, but I don't hunt whitetail that often. So I can't just go right to a spot like I do with turkeys. I think they're up in here. I know this is my horseshoe. There's a lot of mule deer that get sucked down in this. There's a whitetail down here, but I'm leaning more towards this way, and someone might be screaming already no, but that's the way we're gonna go. Yeah, thanks for coming back. I ran through everything I was gonna talk about last time, so well, I guess I gotta make it up. And hopefully I fixed the mic a little bit. I was way too quiet last time. Uh, I still am going lazy, but and not recording separately. I have an audio recording program. I'm a musician, so it'd be super easy for me to just record my audio or my microphone separately, but I'm lazy, so I think this is at least better. You know what? Before I get too far, cover. Yeah, I don't think this is against the rules. What do you think? I don't think that's against the rules. So, here we go. Starting everything at 6 so far. And that's what I've always done. And because I really like seeing the changes in the lighting. I have no idea what times are good for certain things. I don't know. But I know the lighter it gets, the easier it is for you guys to see. But I like the lighting and the fog. I like the fog a lot too. It's gonna be a slower day. We didn't even have to read a single track last time. Oh man, I got spoiled. I thought I'm really good at this whole YouTube thing. Mule deer. That's not what we're after. But in reality, it was just a really lucky hunt. Is this the... Is that Sniper's Rock? I've heard about it. I haven't actually looked into anything. Or is it over here? I don't know. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Where you practice long-range rifles. My guess is it's that one, but I don't have any clue, really. Oh, man. I am tired. I just got back from a baseball game. Playing a baseball game. Men's league baseball is funny stuff. A bunch of guys that aren't that good who think they're really good. And get really mad. Which is what I'm all about. I am gonna get mad in this before it's over. I get frustrated with this game. So I sound super laid back right now, and I generally am, but I have no idea how I'm gonna react whenever I actually get frustrated. It'll be funny. And as you can tell, I hardly ever run. It's rare that I'll run in this game or on the baseball field. I almost fell over around in third base. I'm out of shape, man. I smacked a double. I thought I got it out in a wood bat league. And so I was like huffing and puffing to second base. I'm not fat by any means, but I'm just out of shape. And of course, the very next pitch, some guy puts it in the gap, or not in the gap, but hits it to center field. So I did have to hustle to be able to score. And oh man, I ran out of gas around third and almost. Everyone called me out on it too. He's like, "Man, you okay?" Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, the world doesn't end once you get out of high school, college. Just have fun, find stuff you like to do. I don't know anybody, or I didn't know anybody on the teams. Just went and made friends, real friends. That was 3 years ago when I first joined. It took a while to get on a team here in Phoenix. It's big. It's a great spot for baseball. Come on, that sounded like Whitetail. Yeah, it's a good baseball town. There's spring training starting, like now. Pitchers and catchers are here, and I think the first games are in a couple weeks. And you can play all year round. I play in the middle of summer with men's league in Phoenix, and it's 100. I've played in 120 degrees. It's fine. It's not. I mean, it's still fun. Stay hydrated. It's not as bad as you think it is. I'd rather be here than in the cold. Looking at you, Sweden. Swedish devs. What's this? I'm probably going the wrong way for Whitetail. I don't know. I know there's a ton of mule deer here. And I can find mule deer pretty reliably here, but nope. It's kind of hit or miss for me with Whitetail. I haven't done it enough here. Yeah, let's get the rabbit tracks going. That's what we need. Get our rabbit skills up. So this is what it's going to be a lot more like, rather than the turkey. The turkey is probably, it was a good introduction. I could introduce myself and the whole idea of the series and just sit there and wait for a turkey to come in. But this is, yeah, we got to hunt now. It's on. Yeah, look at that. It looks good. I realize, and this one's going to be the same way because, again, I'm lazy and I haven't looked it up. The last episode, my aspect ratio is off. I use my TV, my 60-inch, as a monitor, and I think that's what's throwing it off. And I don't know if I can do anything about that other than get an actual monitor. I'm sure I would love for somebody to tell me how to fix that, because I know it's hard to see on the phone. So I watched last episode of, did I miss something? Yeah. Right there. Let's go look at her. I watched the last episode on my phone, and I watched it a few times just to see what's going on. And like the hunter mate, you can't see the location of calls just because the aspect ratio is off, and I lost a lot of quality whenever I compressed it into MP4. So I'll work that out. Right now, this one's probably the same because I haven't looked. We'll see. Maybe before I actually upload it, I'll get it figured out. But I'm going through my TV again on this one. And ooh, that sounds better. I should sit up, get your posture going, Andrew. I'll try to mumble less, but that's who I am, I guess. Comes natural. It's a great quality. I don't know why I'm just looking for a mule deer. And the same way with how the same way with how Whiteheart was better for turkeys. I realized Whiteheart's way better for Southern Whiteheart's good for whitetail. But I like Logger's Point better. I don't like Whiteheart that much. Mule deer. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, we already spooked one too. Nice. We're good hunters. I mentioned it last time. How if you just use this to fall asleep, that's completely fine. And I also mentioned that I've watched this on my phone. Guess how that went? While I'm laying in bed watching this on my phone. Yeah. It can be done. It's very easy to just fall right asleep to my voice, I found out. The world's most exciting YouTuber. Now's when we get to see just how jumpy these cuts are going to be. So I'm not going to leave all this in for you guys. Wouldn't do that to you. I'm not that big of a masochist. Sadist. That would be a sadist. Maybe I am. I might just be lazy enough. Is that a plane? I've never played this game with headphones on. I've never heard a plane in here. Or is that here? It's at my house. Alright. Oh, we were in Lost for a second. No, it was outside. So it was super low plane, just zoomed by. It may have even come on the microphone. I don't know. It was loud. Oh, I believe I went the wrong way. And I'm going to be doing this for hours. Usually whitetail's not too bad, but I have spent a long time on them before. Doing this. And I'll mention it again too, because the turkey, I don't care. We'll just shoot a male for a turkey, but as far as like antlered game, for sure, I'm gonna be more picky, and especially with whitetail. I'm basically gonna try to base this how I would react in person, and I get super picky with whitetails, so we might come across a buck here in a little bit, and it very well could be too small. That didn't sound like a rabbit to me. There we go. Generally, I guess an 8-point would be fine. Probably any kind. The racks don't get dramatically different in this, and the whitetail racks are kind of ugly anyway. They're all way too wide at the moment. What we got? And it'll probably be the same way whenever I hunt mule deer and blacktail and elk, but less so the more exotic the species get. Like bears, I can't even tell anyway, and I wouldn't be able to tell in real life, and I would shoot a bear. Like if I see a bear, I'm gonna shoot it, because I can't even. I have a hard time telling if it's even male or female. As long as it doesn't have cubs, if they're legal. And I can sit here and say that there's a great hunter all day long, but in reality, I forgot. Yeah, bobcats are here too. They get on my nerves. In reality, I would just probably shoot a bear if it was a legal one. And it's gonna be male for sure, but I doubt it's gonna be a big one, unless I just get lucky. My scouting isn't very high on anything really. My tracking, as you can tell, with mule deer is one of my better ones. I don't think I have this much information for whitetail. I don't think the gender pops up. But I'll pass on some sheep. I like sheep hunting is my favorite in this game and in general. So I get picky on sheep too. And I encourage you guys to do the same. Conservation is important in the hunter. But really, it's just more, I don't know, whenever you find an animal and you don't shoot it, it's just fun to watch to an extent. It can get frustrating, I guess, but we didn't see anything last time, did we? Just the turkeys. And all we've done here is spook some stuff, but we'll let some walk. This is a good little glassing spot. There's nothing here. I can just about tell you that, but might as well check. And I've read a thing, maybe it was a video, but I think I read it. Like a guy, he was a bow hunter, and he's talking about how he manages his own property for trophy deer. And I can't remember. I think his limits are 10 point 5x5, and he'll pretty much shoot. I think we can get that rat. I've hit one before at a target range, and it was a miracle. I don't think I can shoot him. Just a snapshot with a bow. Anyway, he was talking about like he has these standards for himself on his own property, which is good and all. But then when he goes to like when he gets invited somewhere, and it's one thing for like when he goes. I think he was like an outdoor writer, so he gets invited to just from strangers. He gets invites to go hunt, but he also specifically mentioned when he goes to friends' properties, his standards go down because he didn't want to offend them. And so he'll only shoot a 10 point on his land, but when he goes to like his friend's place, he'll shoot their 6 points because he didn't want to offend them. I can promise you, I've hunted plenty of private ground. The landowners would much rather you let those things walk. Let them grow. Because, like, yeah, 6 point is what, 2.5 years old, probably? At most 3.5, but usually 2.5. And if he gets up to 4.5, you know, you're looking at a nice deer. But I don't know. I mean, the guy knows that the landowners have the same standards he does. I don't know why he's shooting out there little bucks for him. Don't do that. I'm kind of just flying through this too. I'm usually a slower hunter than this. Even slower. Lots of rabbits today. Where are we at now? There are whitetail up here, but not that many. I think this is going to be about our limit. And I feel like I went the wrong way. It's a good spot for a stand. I don't know if you can put one in that tree, but it'd be a good one for it. Wherever we're at here. I know you can put it in that tree, and it's probably not too bad. feeling of hopelessness that nothing is ever gonna work. It's that way in real life too, and then it just happens immediately, like just on a switch. It's just, you got to be ready. Don't ever turn off when you're out, because it could happen at any time. Less so during, you know, noon, but things kind of like to lay down, but still, be on your guard. And you guys know in this, you know, just one track will change that. And that could happen anywhere. I might just be talking to myself, trying to amp myself up here, because I have that feeling that we're in the wrong spot. I waited a while tonight to start this because I didn't want to put a time limit on myself. So we've got all night, but shouldn't take that long. There are so many rabbits. I come up here all the time whenever I do this for whitetail, and I've never seen this many rabbit tracks. Oh yeah, it is showing up on the map. I do have a stand down there. I think it's for a mission. I threw up a stand and never got it back. We go sit in that if we have to. There's whitetail down there. I mean, I'm sure you guys know more about this than I do in this map. Just wondering how it looks. I'm gonna try not to fast travel. Like back to a lodge. If we decide to go down there, we'll have to walk. Whitetail, okay, that's better. I'll say it again, I don't know the details of the programming, but I've never found a buck like purposely with a doe, so no real need to chase that, I don't think. I don't think that's in the game. We're finding good spots. I think I just mentioned it in passing. The bobcats, they look so weird to me. They're too tall, I guess. I think that's what it is. Their legs are too long. They just look weird walking up, and they scare everything in the freaking world. I've also never shot one. I don't use collars. I rarely have a rifle. I've never even gotten close to one yet, which is cool. I like that, but I don't like that they scare. I have seen plenty of them running off. I do like coyotes in this. Coyotes are fun here. Seen plenty of bobcats going over the hills, and then, you know, my deer going over there. That happens a lot. Oh well. That sounded better. Yeah. Alright. Oh, he's close. Let's get on this. should be able to see him. That would be great. 'Cause oh yeah. All right, there's our buck, guys. He's a good one. What we got here? 12? I think he's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think he's 6 by 6. Coming this way. We can just get right over here. See, like I said, it just happens just like that. Just stay patient and quiet. You can make some memorable hunts in this game. So that's looking like 80 yards right there. It could be, it might be a little closer. We'll get closer than that. He's moving pretty quick. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if I want to use pulse. I should. At the range, I'm more accurate with the pulsar than I am the Matthews, the Python. My lighted knocks are on the Python, but so I guess we'll use that. I might whiff this shot. I doubt it. I think we're still good. I forgot to choose my camo. Whoops. There he is. Alright, that's looking 35 or 40. We get a clear shot, we'll take him. Right here. I'll put 40 on him. That was a terrible shot. Wow. He's down. He's paralyzed. That was way too quick. I don't think he's dead. That was a bad shot. I'll get my pulsar out. There's our buck. I guess he's dead. Nope. Wow. I made a really good shot on the turkey. And that was horrible. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. Hi. I'm sorry. There we go. Man. I got lucky on that. That was a poor shot. He's a good buck. We hit him. We knocked him down. He's done. All right. So what we got? 706. That was pretty quick. We're getting lucky here. What do you think he's gonna score? A wide 12. It's got a kicker. That's gonna be a deduction. I don't know, 170. 130. Wow. Yeah, I had the right distance. He was moving, and I think that's exaggerated in this game too. The arrow is too slow, I think. I think it's with anything. If something's moving, it's doesn't get there as quick. But that was a poor shot. Oh well. Still look like goofy. Let's get both those arrows in there so we can show all our friends how good we are. Come on. Well, that went pretty good. Is that a bobcat in here? Nope, it's outside again. Stuff is going down in Phoenix tonight. What's next? I think feral hog. Yeah, we're feral hog. And we're gonna go to Rougarou, because there's nothing else to hunt there. Otherwise, so we'll show it off. That's okay. Turn it. Nah, come on, man. So this could have gone a lot worse. I feel bad about that shot. That was bad, but he's done. Man, the entire point of this series is going to be me getting better at trophy shots. all that's gonna be. You just get. Just I had it if I don't let go. There we go. All right. That. Yeah, you're not weary. Hold them up. There you go. There you go. That's a good picture. All right, we'll see him in the trophy room next time in Rougarou, going for our hog. That will be an interesting one. It is a tough hunt. It's tough to track in there, and it's noisy, and it's pretty fun with hogs. So, thanks for coming back. I'll work on my shooting. That was bad. With this photo upload, and I'll get out of here. All right, guys. Thank you, and I hope to see you again. See ya. There he is. All right, that's looking 35 or 40. We get a clear shot. We'll take him. Right here. I'll put 40 on him. That was a terrible shot. Wow.